So I would do 2,000 parentheses 1 plus, I really don't need parentheses here. The reason I do need parentheses in some places is because otherwise the order of operations would get jacked up, but here inside these parentheses, I would do the division before I do the addition, right? And that's what I wanted to do, so I don't need parentheses around the division. But exponent, I need 12 times 3 in parentheses. I hit enter, and so I find that my accumulated balance comes out to be what? We're talking dollars, right? Dollars and cents. So where do you think the logical place to round off is? After 2 decimal places, right? To the nearest cent. Okay, so $2,254.54. So that's how much that savings account is worth. Which is different than saying how much interest did that savings account accrue? How much interest did we earn off of this thing? Yeah, everything except the $2,000 that we put in, right? Okay? Now, this is why the world uses compound interest. I'm not going to do this slow so you can keep up. I don't care if you write this down. I just kind of want you to see what happens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start playing with the number of times I compound. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my compounding from monthly to, say, bi-monthly. If I did it 2 times every month, in 1 year, how many times did that interest get compounded? Yeah, 2 times every month. How many months are there? 12 times 2 is 24. Okay. So I'm going to change this to 24, and I'm going to change this to 24. That's where I had my ends, right? Cool. What happened? Yeah, I'm up to 77 cents. You're 54 cents. I picked up an extra like 23 cents or so just by compounding it twice as often, right? You know what? Like, I'm actually kind of desperate for money. And I got a friend that works at the bank, and he cuts me. He says, okay, we'll compound interest weekly for you. All right? So if it's weekly, how many times a year is that? I'm going to pretend like we all knew that there's 52 weeks in a year. Remember that? Okay, so let's change this to 52. And 52. There's actually 52 weeks in 1 day in a year, but we'll skip that 1 day. Okay? Oh, cool. More money. I'm up to 89 cents. $2,254.89. Okay? So let me ask you, obvious sort of conclusion that we can jump to. As I compound more often, what happens to my accumulated balance?
It's small.
Go the other way. It's getting bigger, isn't it? The more and more I'm compounding, the bigger and bigger A is getting, right? Okay, but I'm desperate. I actually need $2,255, okay? And I don't know where I'm going to get those last 11 cents. So, dude's going to like cut me a deal, and he's going to compound it, let's say 100 times. No. Let's do better than that. Hourly. No, let's just do 100 times first. All right. So I'm going to change my 52s to hundreds. 1 0 insert 0 and 1 0 insert 0. Okay. Oh. All right. Not there yet. Okay. I still need $2,255 exactly. Okay. So instead of doing this 100 times, he's going to do it for me daily. If we did it daily, how many times would that be? 360? Okay. It's getting bigger, right? Yeah. Okay. So maybe it's, I can't, the only thing he can help me with is the number of times it's compounded. Okay. I'm getting desperate. So what if it wasn't daily? What if it was hourly? I need somebody else with a calculator. How many hours are in a year? It's the 300, oh wait, it should have been 365. Oh, there was a typo. Let me change it to 365. Okay, somebody be figuring out what's 365 times 24 though. Okay, that didn't make a big difference. Okay. It's 8760? Okay, so that's how many hours are in a day. we're gonna compound interest 8760 that many times. That's a lot, right? All right, screw it. We're gonna compound interest 1,000,000 times in a year. Okay, the shorthand for 1,000,000 is 1 times 10 to the 6th. 1 times 10 to the 6th. All right, one last shot. We're gonna do this 1,000,000,000 times. In 1 year, we compound interest 1,000,000,000 times. That's 1 times 10 to the 9th power. Okay, I'm about to give up. How often do I gotta compound interest so that I can get to $2,255 exactly, right? Like,